please? You just can just put. I've got headphones there. Okay, no worries. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Is everybody here? Everybody in the plant house. Okay, awesome. What a wonderful song. Okay, I've been really struggling with the live stream. If anybody is watching, like, I'm getting either too old to use the technology or just a dumb cop, stupid. I don't know anymore. I'm having a rough day and I look rough. Rough is rough. Oh, Ling Ling is here. I've seen, bro. Ha, ha, my heart. Okay, is my camera straight? Can people see what I'm doing? Probably not. Let's make it like this. I'm not gonna get up to check. So today in the house, at the desk, I've got a visitor, Felix, my dog, and the owner of the dog, the owner of the David, Mihao. Mihao is my husband, for those of you that don't know. I don't know how I managed to pull that off. But he's not going to be talking. He's just going to be here watching. So, where have I been? I've been doing things that I don't want to do because I'm an adult. And also, I've been like low energy Jeb. But I have been making art and I have done the last 2 prompts. Actually, maybe I'll show the last 3 prompts. So, after this beautiful self-portrait, I made this this fortune cookie for the prompt unfortunate cookie. And the whole joke was it says win a million, but when you actually open the entire fortune cookie, it says you won't win a million. So that was that. I had some fun with that, but yeah, whatever. Then I beg your pardon if you heard me burp. I made a video, little beat and a music video for, I think it was Make a Stupid Beat. This was for the prompt crossword where I did a little self-portrait on a crossword page. And this was yesterday's prompt, which was recipe, I guess. Like stupid recipe. And the whole point of this was I wanted to make a recipe that was dumb, like 2 yolks and 2 egg whites. I could have just said 2 eggs. Mix, and then the bowl is optional but preferred. Measuring stuff in football fields, blah, blah, blah. So today's prompt is silly protest posters. And I have this collage book and I decided to maybe use this to kind of draw a couple of protest posters and either the hands will be holding them. I don't think so though, because I don't want to go through the like heavy work of cutting out hands on a live stream. So maybe let's just put that aside and let's work with what I have cut out already. And these are just collage pieces of like old time people doing sports. And I'm thinking that I can just like pretend like they're all in some protest, you know, holding up posters, and whether they're at the same they are at the same protest. I like this guy, he's kicking down some door. Yeah, I was just going to put some posters on their hands. Something quick, something easy. I want to just pull my camera out just a little bit. I don't know if that's going to help. You're going to see my page or my top pages. But I also did some brainstorming today because I was wondering like what's really dumb. So my little brother, not so little anymore, when we were kids, and we would go to McDonald's, he would scream with urgency, no ice, no ice, because he felt that when people were taking ice, putting ice in the Coca-Cola, he was getting less. So I thought, oh, this could be a really cool like protest thing, like, no ice in Coca-Cola, McDonald's are thieves or whatever. But then I thought about something as silly as that, which is like people who don't like holes in cheese. So I did like the anti-hole cheese society, and then I thought anti-cheese hole is better. So I made this little like logo, and then I was just writing down some ideas for protest posters. So it's going to be quick today. Maybe I'll talk about protests, maybe I won't. I don't want to spread like my cuck mood around, but I'm not like feeling super energetic. I struggled with the live, which irritated me, and it's just been a very irritating day. But irritated or not, I would really like to make art. So if you want to make some art, you want to do a sketch, I don't know, do something stupid, here's your chance. Do something stupid with me. Stupid, stupid, however you say that word. Okay, so the Anti Cheesehole Society is the society that does not want holes in cheese. No to Swiss cheese, no holes in Gouda, no holes anywhere. Um, I thought it was funny, but my husband's silence in the background here is telling. I guess we're married already, so you don't have to laugh anymore. Are these too many people present? This lady was thinking like he can hold one, she can hold. Maybe she doesn't belong here. Yeah, Ling Ling says it's hilarious. Okay, all I need is Ling Ling's approval. I love how this guy looks like he's kicking. Imagine if he just like could drop kick a baby or something. Um, maybe she's in the background. Oh, this guy's fancy. I don't know. Maybe these two ladies. There's two. Like what kind? She'd hold a post? Nah. Get rid of them. I don't know though. I feel like I'm doing it across this entire page. Like there'll be a lot of real estate at the top, but maybe that's the point. Okay, protests. I'd be lying if I said I was thinking about protests, but like I do have thoughts. I really believe that protests are essential to a thriving democracy. Like if you cannot protest, then there's something wrong with your democracy. I come from a rich protest history. I've been in a few protests, some more fun than others. It's never fun getting pepper sprayed or tear gassed by the apartheid government, whether you're a child or an adult. But I was also thinking about like protests that are actually harmful, because I think some people protest to get rights and some people protest to have rights taken away. So when I say protesting is a symbol of a functioning or healthy democracy, I think the type of protests can also show the level of disenchantment. I don't want to say intelligence. I think that's just a cheap shot. I think it can show where the errors in thinking lie. I believe there's always an enemy in this life. And sometimes we view people who are actually not the enemies as enemies. So, yeah, man, what are you protesting? Are you protesting that cheese shouldn't have holes? Or are you protesting that, for service delivery, that you should have a toilet and that the police should not come and take your poo poo? Uh, there was a service delivery protest in Cape Town many years ago where people were protesting not having toilets still, even though apartheid is over. In Cape Town, there is a little bit of a stratification in that place. And they took their poo-poo and their pee-pee to the airport and the union buildings, I think. And then the police came and confiscated the poo-poo. Okay, my live stream looks like it's loading, so I guess my internet is not so great, but that's okay. We will persist. I don't know. I think I just made this too big. Where's this guy? He's holding it here. Of course I'm prejudiced because I'm South African, so I think we do everything amazingly. Everything, no questions asked. But we have a form of protest in South Africa called toy toy. And I feel like it's really hard to watch a toy toy and not get swept up in it. It's where people have a dance, you need to have stamina. If you do a toy toy, you're going to lose at least 5 kilos. They have a song, a cause. It's one of my favorite forms of protest. I sometimes toy toy here, not for very long, just to remind myself that I can still do it. But I'm toy toying for other stuff, like a chocolate bar. That's just a joke. Okay, see, today we're going to be quick. We're going to be easy. We're going to be easy breezy. I feel like I've been on here forever now. I think it's just my time blindness. I wish I had somebody with me that was not doing art and talking that would tell me how long I've been online for. But I can see it here on the 11 minutes. Okay, that's too long. Guys, come. We need to be quick. We need to be quick. I feel like I've made all of these like protest signs, the lines too big, but I have a brilliant idea. I have this plucky things, post-it notes. Maybe I can just use this instead of having to like cut and find. Oh, I just want to see if I have more. Oh, Masayara. I do. Okay, here we go. I've got, wow, I got purple, I got blue, I got this color, red, green. Yo, things are good in Europe, hey? I don't need this ugly yellow ones now. Okay, now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Now I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay. Ooh, it's quite big though. It's okay. It's art. It's art. It can be done. So what are you protesting in your life? Silently? Not silently? There's something I learned today. You just need to say what you mean because people will surprise you when you don't say what you mean. Do you even have a need to protest in your life? Is there something that you feel is worth getting up and going out and shouting for besides holes in cheese? Do you feel like you have safety wherever you live and wherever you're from to protest? Do you feel that your constitutional right to protest is protected? I think these are all questions, even if you don't protest. I like this color scheme. I don't think I'm going to put red in it. Even if you don't protest, these are important things to ask, yeah? Are these two idiots holding the same sign? No. Yo, this guy. This racket he's carrying is just for emphasis. I beg your pardon. I think it's important. I feel Poland has a very healthy protesting democratic vibe. They've been protesting since the 80s. In fact, I feel Poland and South Africa share this peaceful transition of governments because they were living under a different kind of government and they had a peaceful transition, and it was one of the few peaceful transitions in the world, like South Africa. But my husband had nothing to do with it. I think how old were you when Solidarność? Ności?
The one?
Yeah.
When I was 3.
You were 3 years old. Yeah, okay. You did, no offense, fuck all. It's okay. Just like me, right? I don't think I was a big part of apartheid falling, but I'll take the credit. Okay, so I feel like some of these signs are getting cut off, which is okay. I'll just make them smaller. That's not working. I'll cut this off on this side. I don't know, man. This guy is too fancy just to be carrying a sign like this. Maybe he's actually carrying a logo for the Cheese Society. I don't know. Well, maybe this is just a stick this guy is coming. He looks violent. He came here just with a stick, a knobkiri. Let's make this a knobkiri. Knobkiri is a stick with a knob that's used for violent purposes, and then a tennis racket because he doesn't have a panga. Okay, Mihao, I've got here the pro holes. You know the people, the people who protest these people's protests. They're called pro holes. So they had things like, it's not holes, it's artisanal ventilation, blah blah blah. So like, I've got like no more Swiss cheese. 80% of air makes up 20% of cheese. Because it's a dumb protest.
Yeah.
100% cheese only. Got it here. Cheese, not breeze.
That's really good.
Yeah, okay. This one, it made me laugh. So let's say, I am angry. Okay. Hey, hey, ho, ho, cheese, holes have got to go. Down with this sort of thing, which I think is a very like
It's a good
British.
one.
Air is free, cheese for me.
This is very good too.
Say cheese. Down with paying for air. Holes belong in donuts, not cheddar. Make cheese whole again.
This is very good.
But also, I missed the W. So make cheese whole again. I love
Very
this
good.
one. Say no to holes. One block united under Gouda.
This is very good.
Yeah, I like this one too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we just need 6. This one is so stupid. 1, 2. I think this one. 3. Cheese not breeze is 4. Should we do this one? Holes in cheese is what we hate. Fill them in, consolidate. We demand dense dairy.
That's very good.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
I love the
4.
seriousness.
My counting is not working, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is going to be only half. So maybe we do this air, 80% of air, but it'll be cut off. I don't know. It's just post-it notes so we can put it back somehow. Okay. I'm going to use, I need a black. You know what I noticed? When I'm speaking to you, my accent is reverting. And then when I'm speaking here, I need to speak like this. And when I speak to you, I'm like 80%. Okay. This pen is lacquer. Okay. This auntie says cheese. Should there be an exclamation mark? Cheese, not breeze.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cheese. A comma. Not breeze. I love seeing dumb protest signs. You know, like, it's your right to protest, but some protests are objectively dumb. And I love seeing like some people like who come up with like butthurt signs. It really makes me feel this guy should be holding another pole. These people are not here to play. Okay. This guy. One block united under actually it's not pronounced Gouda. it's pronounced. Okay. I'm quite sure that this person that's talking here in this chat is one of my cousins because nobody is as supportive. I mean, thank you for everybody that's supportive, but my family, my three cousins, the wicked witches of the West, I love you guys. Thank you for always showing up for me. Make cheese whole again.
This is really good.
Oof, forgot how to spell again. Maybe like an exclamation. Make cheese whole again. And an eagle. I can't remember. Oh, here's it here. Holes belong in donuts, not cheddar. That's the American spelling, yeah? D-O-N. Doesn't matter. Okay. This one. This one we did stupid. We demand dense dairy. Whoops, that's my chair. We demand dense. Oh, I like this one. Stop big hole that I have here. So let's do like TOP, stop. Then he wrote BIG here. And then he'll just have a hole. You know, like so half of his sign is missing. That's it. That is it. This is my silly protest. I think it's really dumb. I need to stick it down, of course. I'm not going to do that here. But these are all the members of the and this is the leader of the Anti-Cheese Society. He's got no shirt. He's got a knobkiri and a racket. You know why? Because of the cheese hole, or what's this? The pro hole racket. You know, like the word racket.
I do.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was really funny. I thought like you would say, "Oh my God, I'm so happy I married you."
So happy I'm married.
Yeah, okay. The sign is not, I feel like I need to redo it. Yeah. Someone said he's South African, that's why. He's wearing no shirt, eating a knobkiri, and he has a racket. I don't know. I hope this person is from South Africa, because if you're not from South Africa, you're not allowed to say that, okay? I do want to say that my taster session has gone live. The tasters will be extended for another 5 days, but my lesson was about the tokoloshi, and lots of people have painted the tokoloshi, and it's amazing. It makes me very happy. But also, I don't know how many tokoloshis are now going to be roaming around in places where there never used to be a tokoloshi before, because people are painting him. I'm just joking, of course. I think I'll redo this one. I don't know why I stuck it down. So yeah, that's it. That's today's video. Me talking kak for Kaktober. Not that protests are kak. I love democracy, and I love the idea of protest. And I'm not even joking about that. So if you want to ask yourself those questions, like how free am I to protest? What can I protest? Does my protest harm other people? Because, some of us are protesting the wrong cheese holes. And yeah, go and join a protest. If you've never been to a protest, go and join, but don't go join a dumb one. Go and join one that makes a difference. And I might see you tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow's prompt is. I can't remember. I have a list here. Oy. Tomorrow is a nursery illustration. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. We'll see tomorrow. But until then, from myself, my husband, my dog, and most importantly, the Anti-Cheese Hole Society, have a good night. Have a good day. Goodbye. More power to the people.